then you're going against the current the rest of the game, and it's tough. And it's tough playing away from home, especially when you give easy goals away. But it's something we have to learn from and move on.
All right, next question. We'll go to Jada Evans. Jada, go ahead and ask your question, please.
Thanks. Obed, also, how much do you feel that like change in lineup, things like that factored into what you guys weren't able to do tonight?
No, I don't think it was because of a lineup change or anything. Um, like I said, everyone this year has chipped in. One of the strengths of our team is that we have a very deep squad. We have guys that will come in and do the job, and so whatever lineup coach decides to put out should be ready for the game. And I think that has been true for most of the season.
And it looked the camera showed you and Messi having a long conversation going into the half. Can you share anything about what that was? What was said?
I mean, he was talking about the last game, but all I can say is, whatever is said between players stays on the field, and everything was positive.
All right, next question. We'll go to George. You should be able to ask your question. Go for it, George.
Hey, Obed, I wanted to know if scoring more goals is something that you want to do more as part of your game now that you scored one goal, and also what restaurant are you going to take the guy next to you to thank him for his assist? And Jordan, wanted to know how you are feeling physically and what you think you need to do to get into the World Cup next year.
Yeah, I think who doesn't want to score more goals? I think everyone wants to score goals. It definitely was a goal in going into the season. I still think there's more in me, more goals out of me. And I think in that play, Jordan did really well to sneak the ball behind the defender and leave me basically one-on-one with the goalie.
Yeah, I'm feeling good. Obviously, it's been a rough season for me personally with all these injuries, but it's great to be back on the field. The shoulder feels good. The guys, the support staff here has done a great job getting me fit and ready to go. Obviously, still need to get the sharpness up, get the game fitness up. It's been a long time. Obviously, a lot of stopping and starting this year. So I need to kind of get that sharpness back. A lot of that comes with training, but progressing from the last game to this game, I felt better, felt more confident. So just got to keep going with that and kind of build into the most important time of the year with playoffs coming. And then, yeah, for me personally, obviously it's a goal to try to get back with the national team. Part of the reason that this kind of year was so tough mentally is I thought maybe if I kept playing like I did last year, potentially that chance would have been there for me, and would have tried to prove myself to the new coaching staff. But all I can do is go out, work hard, try to do my best in the remaining games this year. And if something happens and I get that opportunity, that's amazing. But my focus is obviously here in Seattle and helping the team win another trophy this year.
All right, Jeremiah, we'll go back to you.
Yeah, one for Jordan. What do you think you guys have to do to keep this? You guys have been on such a good run since the Club World Cup. This is the first time you guys have gone two straight without a win since then. Is there any? I mean, what does this do in terms of making sure you guys get back on the right track against Austin? And how do you kind of treat this next week where you're only going to have really one real training session, I think?
Yeah, I think it resets the focus a little bit. Like you said, I haven't been playing, but the team has done so well since the Club World Cup. I think they said it's the second loss since Club World Cup, and so we felt like we gave the game away against LA, so we kind of put that behind us. This is always going to be a tough place to come play, like Obed said, when they score two goals early and traveling across the country and playing in the heat. Obviously, no excuses, but it's always going to be tough. You saw when they came to us, it's hard to play on the road. So we knew this game was going to be tough. We gotta learn from it and push past it. But I think going into the playoffs, it's good to have moments like this where you kind of have to reset your focus and understand that we have really challenging games coming up away in Austin, Vancouver at home, who's flying, Portland at home. Really important games coming up to try to obviously secure, top four and host those playoff games because we know how important that is. But I think having a moment like this to learn from, a good reset moment, is going to be good for the group.
And then Obed, real fast, what's been the communication with in terms of when you're supposed to report for U20s?
Yeah, I think I'll leave that up to Schmetz to say. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to say.
Fair enough.
All right, we'll go over to Felipe Makeda. Felipe, go ahead and ask your question, please.
Thank you, Alex. Mi pregunta es para Obed Vargas. Obed, ha sido una temporada larga. Muchos encuentros se han jugado. Desde luego tuvieron descanso, pero ¿cómo ves tú o tú personalmente, físicamente, cómo te sientes después de la final de la liga, el descanso contra LA Galaxy? Ahora Jordan acaba de decir que jugaron en la humedad y ahora van a ir a jugar en el calor. ¿Crees que físicamente les va a alcanzar para tener un buen cierre de temporada?
Bueno, yo me siento bien. He jugado muchos partidos, es cierto. Después de la final también fui con la selección. He intentado ser lo más eficiente con mi recuperación, con mi descanso y creo que me estoy sintiendo bien y tengo que hacer lo necesario para recuperarme para el próximo partido, pero como lo dije hace un ratito, creo que la fortaleza de este equipo ha sido que cuando un jugador sale del 11 entra otro y hace el mismo trabajo o mejor. Y creo que desde el Mundial de Clubes hemos venido haciendo eso, hemos tenido muchas lesiones, muchos jugadores que se han lastimado y han llegado otros y los han suplido. Entonces yo creo que esa es la fortaleza del equipo y si podemos seguir haciendo eso, vamos a estar bien para el cierre de la temporada.
Gracias.
Jada, did you have a follow-up?
Yeah, just either one of y'all, just the first trip down to that stadium. What was that? What was it like? I think Jordan talked a little bit about it, but I mean, what was the experience like there?
Yeah, it was obviously not great with the result, but
Yeah.
It's like you said, it's a tough place to come play. The excitement and the fanfare obviously around Messi and the players they have, the energy's high at the stadium. The fans are into it. You can feel that when he's on the ball and stuff like that. So they push that team forward. Yeah, again, no excuses. But it's a hot, humid place to come play, and it's hard to win on the road in MLS, especially kind of like Obed said when we start the game, kind of how we did. So it's always hard to chase from behind. The longer that game goes 0-0, I think it's better for us. So again, something we can learn from. But like I said, it's going to be a good experience for us moving forward. These are the type of games we're going to see in the playoffs, so we got to be ready to perform.
All right, guys. Thank you both very much for your time. We're going to leave it there. Safe travels home.
Thank you.